What's going on, everybody? Big Snaggle coming at you with a brand new video today. And today I want to talk about the NES Classic Edition. Now, I was fortunate enough to score one of these. All of my local stores were closed on Friday for the Remembrance Day holiday. So Saturday morning, my wife woke me up 20 after 6 to go get in line at Walmart at 7. I knew they had some. It turns out they had 12. I was 10th in line, so I was fortunate enough to be able to get one of these. It's open, I'm using it. I actually am going to have a Is It Worth the Money video coming out for it tomorrow. But today, I want to talk about the online shitstorm that the NES Classic Edition has created and the hatred that once again is being brought towards hashtag scumbag sellers. So for any of you who were on social media on Friday, you would have seen the shitstorm that was created by the release of the NES Classic Edition. You saw the odd pockets of people posting pictures of their unit being excited that they got it, and then you saw the much larger pocket of people who were absolutely livid for one of two reasons. Number one, because Nintendo has once again short-shipped a new product, leaving consumers pissed off that they are unable to find them, and the effect of that, which is number two, the scumbag people reselling them online for anywhere from $300 to $1,000. Yes, $300 to $1,000 for a machine that costs $60 in the US and $80 in Canada. I actually saw several reports where eBay had confirmed that several of these units had sold for upwards of $600. Also, the additional controller, which you need because they only come with one controller, which retail in Canada for $13, and I couldn't get one because Walmart didn't have them, by the way. Screw you, Walmart. They were being sold on eBay for hundreds of dollars as well because people couldn't get them. So, where does the blame lie here? A lot of people point the finger at Nintendo. Now, here's the thing. We are 4 months away from the release of the Nintendo Switch, a console that most people will agree is the fork in the road for Nintendo between bankruptcy and console relevancy. The Switch is it for them. This is their last kick at the can. And 4 months before that comes out, you have a shitstorm over a box that fits in the palm of your hand that you can play NES games on because there's literally not enough of them. They knew that this was going to be a very high demand console. It had been hyped. People were pumped. People were generally pleased with the selection of games. People were looking to do something other than collecting retro consoles and retro games. That is very, very expensive and continues to get more expensive as time goes on. So this was a box you could buy for $70 and plug it into your HDMI TV, your 50-inch flat screen TV, and play it. It was a great idea. But of course, it's only a great idea if you can get your hands on one of the damn boxes, which people can't do. This is a Nintendo hallmark now, and it's not a good hallmark to have. Think back to the Wii and the shitstorm that happened when the Wii came out. You couldn't get them anywhere. I remember people searching, going from store to store to store several times a day, trying to get a Wii because, A, it had the cool new motion controls. Nobody was doing that at the time. People were selling them for double and triple the retail price and making a fortune. People are doing the same thing with the NES Classic. Now, all of a sudden, it's the cool, hot new thing for right now, and people are buying them up and they're selling them. I jokingly threatened every single person that was in line in front of me on Saturday morning saying, I'm going to remember all your faces. I don't want to see you on the Facebook for sale groups or on eBay. And there was one guy, he didn't laugh. Wonder how much money he sold his for. And then there's the other side of the coin. There's the scumbag sellers that live for this. They make a career out of this, picking up new things, doubling and tripling the price, and making money. You've got people like this idiot right here who didn't even wait to get home to put his NES Classic on eBay. He literally took the picture in the front seat of his car and then posted it online for several $100s. Scalping has become a profession. Professional scalping in video game now has almost become a lifestyle for some people. And to be honest, me personally, it makes me want to fucking puke. Nintendo obviously designed this console with people like me in mind. A mid-30s, someone who grew up playing these games, someone who would like to have an easier way for my kids to enjoy the same games I did, and hey, here's a console, pick it up, plug it in, and away you go. But the scalpers don't think like that. They think like, hey, here's a cool new thing, and judging by the buzz on my Facebook and my Twitter, people want it, so I'm going to go buy as many of them as I can, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to flip them, and I'm going to make a boatload of cash. So I guess the real question is, can you blame the scalpers? If there is something to scalp, can you blame them? Sure, you can blame them. But ultimately, the responsibility for what has happened lies squarely at the feet of Nintendo. They have once again allowed themselves to be the subject of stock shortages and bad publicity because they don't have the foresight, or they choose to ignore the foresight that people actually want something. The difference this time is 4 months away from the release of the Switch. Will it leave a bad taste in consumers' mouths? I guess only time will tell. Well, guys, thanks for watching my video today. Obviously, make sure you like and share. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can click my beautiful face right up here. And like I said, guys, tomorrow I'm going to have my Is It Worth the Money video for the Nintendo Switch. Until next time, peace.